What's up, Night Nation? I'm Brian, here with Coach Need, and today I'm going to be asking them a couple questions ahead of the 2025 football season. What did you take away from the Jamboree Fridays? What were some things that you liked and some things that you didn't like?
So, I like the way we competed. I like the way we played. I like the way we dominated. We looked a lot better than I thought we would, seeing how we had to practice inside, couldn't get outside as much. But as far as what I wish we can do better, as far as execution, if we want to go deep in the playoffs, we want to win a bunch of games. We got to make sure we execute, make sure we take care of our mistakes, and make sure everybody does their job every single play.
Good, great. How do you think Sauce has done with the transition from receiver to quarterback over the 1 year time period? And how do you think the offense is going to look different besides Jacoby and Sauce in place?
Jacoby was a great athlete. But at the end of the day, Sauce is a great athlete also. Sauce has a different type of athletic skill set that we're able to do a few things differently. When people got to remember, at one point, Sauce was leading the city in reception yards, reception touchdowns, return yards, and interceptions.
Right.
So, he's athletic also. So, with Sauce being back there, we can do a little bit extra things that we couldn't do with Jacoby.
Like that from Sauce. What do you think about the reclassification from 6A down to 5A and the reason?
We still got to play ball. At the end of the day, we still got basically the same teams. We just added Henry County. Either way, go to the playoffs. If we don't get a home playoff game, we still have to go to Memphis either way. So, regardless of 6A or 5A, we still got to make it happen. We still got to do our job, and we still got to get there first.
How does having the pretty large senior class that you have benefit you this season?
It's a huge benefit. A lot of these guys have been there since I've been there, So
Right.
have my 4-year guys. You see there's a different swagger we have to us, a different persona, how we work, how we think, how we act, how we behave. A lot of things we can do because we've done for so long. We can make adjustments on the fly, like, hey, you remember when we did this time, this game, we're trying to do that same thing now. What I told you not to do years ago, I want you to do that now because we've been together for so long now.
What's your thoughts on the season opening Friday with Hillsborough?
The past few years, last year I thought we were going to beat them. As a matter of fact, we were up going into halftime. So it just goes back to execution. As long as we execute and do our job, we'll be fine. But if we don't, then it's going to be a long night.
What do you think the keys to success are this Friday?
Unity.
Unity.
As long as we play together, like I said, everybody does their job, everybody takes care of their responsibility. We play as a unit. We work together as a family. We move forward together as a family. We'll be all right.
What does success look like this season?
Well, kind of like what I just said before, working together. The big thing with having so many seniors, working on building guys underneath them as well. But with this graduating class, I expect a lot of them to be able to play past high school. So as far as success for me, I want all the seniors that want to play football at the next level to be able to get that opportunity, get that chance.
Thank you, Coach, for joining us today. Be sure to come out to the Castle this season and show your support. Until next time.
See you later.
Imagine being dropped into a strange, gothic cartoon world where even the flowers want you dead. The night is full of monsters, and winter doesn't just chill you, it hunts you.
That's the reality of Don't Starve and its multiplayer sibling, Don't Starve Together, released by Clay Entertainment. These games take a classic survival formula and twist it into something completely unique. Part survival horror, part sandbox, and part dark comedy. You don't just survive the environment, you survive in spite of it, and every single decision you make can be the difference between thriving or becoming the next meal. One of the biggest hooks is the cast of survivors. You don't just play as a generic adventurer, you pick from a lineup of eccentric personalities, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. Take Weber, a boy who accidentally merged with a spider. He's technically a monster, which means pigs hate him, but spiders? They treat him like family, letting you build an army of creepy crawlies. Then there's Worley, the traveling chef. Food is his specialty. He can cook up unique dishes in his portable crock pot, and boost stats way beyond the regular meals with spices. But he's a picky eater. Serve him the same food, and he'll complain. And of course there's Wilson, the original scientist, with his ever-growing beard that doubles as insulation in the cold. Simple but classic. Every survivor adds its twist that forces you to adapt your strategies. No two playthroughs feel the same because your character choices shape the entire journey. Now the real magic of Don't Starve comes from its mechanics. On the surface, it's about three things: hunger, health, and sanity. If you don't eat, you'll starve, and food spoils. And if you lose your health for monsters, it can be hard to heal. Sanity is where it gets interesting. You can keep your sanity high through picking flowers and sleeping, but let it drop too low, and shadowy creatures will manifest and attack you, suddenly becoming real. Now, don't forget about seasons. Over time, the world will begin to age. Winter brings freezing cold and a shortage of food. Summer spreading wildfires. Spring flooding you with rain. And autumn being nice and calm before dropping you right back into the chaos. You can craft with things like twigs and grass, making torches. But soon you'll be making science machines and farms, building entire bases. Of course, survival alone would be too easy, so the game throws in giants. Every season has its own nightmare fuel. Deerclops showing up in winter, a one-eyed giant that can flatten your carefully built base in seconds. Bearger in autumn that will flatten everything. And Dragonfly, who appears in summer in the solo game Don't Starve. Many of these giants and bosses terrorize you, but can give you such good rewards if you fight on them. And if the base game wasn't enough, the solo game has expansions, like Shipwreck that will throw you into a tropical archipelago. Suddenly you're not just surviving forests, you're navigating storms, fighting sharks, and avoiding volcanic eruptions, building boats to hop on between islands. Feeling like Don't Starve meets a pirate adventure, but just as brutal. Then there's Hamlet, which is wildly different. Stumble into hidden pig cities in the jungle, where you can trade with shopkeepers and explore ancient ruins, and deal with deadly poison. Everything comes together in such a great story and wonderful characters. So whether you're marooned at sea, exploring jumble temples, or trying to make it through your first winter with a backpack full of berries, Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together remain some of the most unique survival games ever made. They're punishing, stylish, and endlessly replayable, and full of those unforgettable one more day stories.
Hey Night Nation, I'm Karla here today with Coach Van Velkum, and today I'm going to ask her some questions about our girls soccer team. On Tuesday, you defeated East Robertson by a final score of 4-2. Talk a little about what you saw from your team during the match.
My team was able to put together some of their attacking passing patterns that we've been working on. They are learning how to break through the other team's defensive line, and they were putting those together and putting up the goals.
What goals do you have for the team, and how do you plan to achieve those goals?
I want to shrink the goal differential in each of the games. So if we lost by 3 points last year, I want to be shrinking that to 0 or to winning. It is going to be kind of difficult, a different mindset, lots of hard work, practicing every day. They got to put in the hours so we can see the results.
Sounds good. What do you see as the biggest challenges facing the team this season?
Honestly, I would say the heat. It has been really hot outside, so causing practices to be sometimes canceled, sometimes indoors, or sometimes just really sweaty because we're getting out there and we're doing it anyways.
Who are some players who you think could make a big impact this year?
First, I got to talk about my center backs. You got Naraya Barnett and you have Olivia Lopez. They are definitely getting it done. They're working together. They're passing out the back. Without them protecting our goalie, we'd be in trouble, but they are rocking. And then we have a new freshman, Amaya Davis. She's coming in as our cam. She's been able to put 2 goals up on the board each game, and she's definitely making a dynamic impact to the team.
Sounds like some good players. What do you hope your players take away this season beyond just wins and loses?
When you put the hard work on the field and you see your success and or how you can grow, each one of those experiences brings something to you as a person. So they're just going to overall turn into really great, amazing people.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
It's a great team. Come out and see us. We play Henry County home on Tuesday. We're really going to see what those girls are made of. And any other games, show up, show out.
Thank you, Coach, for joining us today. And as we wish you good luck and continued success this season, until next time.